part of Murphy's Irish Days, the pancake breakfast at the Congregational Church. We welcome all our vendors and all the guests that come to Murphy's. It's a great town.
Open again. All right. Yes,
We have here today, St. Patrick's Day, is we got some St. Louis ribs here that everybody really loves and enjoys. We'll be serving tri-tip sandwiches. We got some chicken legs we're going to put on for the kids here pretty soon, and they're all at a reasonable price. This here is my lovely crew. I'd holler out all their names, but I just picked them up this morning out of the corner. They're all looking for work.
Striking! Striking!
I'm Michelle Houston, president of the Murphy's Community Club, and this is one of our board members.
My name is Sue Friedman.
And we are co-chairing the silent auction part of the Greater Murphy Day. We have an incredible array of gifts that have been donated from our various generous merchants, and as you can see from this wide array of donors, we were most successful in being supported by the community at large. And Sue, would you like to say something?
I would just like to thank all of the donors. We have some wonderful merchandise, and I'm hoping that we have a good turnout. Thank you.
Okay.
And I can drive onto Main Street, then left onto
But there's another Main Street. I didn't know there was a Main Street. So there's this.
Good morning. My name is Mary Radford. We are here in Murphy's at the beginning of the parade route, March 17th, 2007. And could you please introduce yourself?
I certainly will. I'm Ginger Lachaness, and I'm checking people in.
And we have, 45 participants in the parade this year?
We do. 46, actually.
46.
New one.
That is terrific. There's a lot of work that goes into preparing for these parades, and this is just the beginning of check-in, and you all look very organized, and that comes from preparation, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Thank you very much.
And this is Mary Kingshill. Mary Kingshill is wearing a festive hat. Would you like to say hello and good morning?
Hello, good morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And you have put a lot of work into preparing for this day in our lovely little town, haven't you?
Absolutely. We're all really busy in Murphy's before Irish Days.
Well, thank you very much.
I know the whole story, but I'm just saying, since there were different texts here.
Started making our rounds in the line where we're setting up for the parade, and this is a very unique, active, tongue-hanging, tail-wagging bunch. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name's Levon Polis, and this is a group of people from Sierra West, which covers most of Northern California. We've got people from all over the place here with, of course, all their fur people with them.
So you have people, you're not just from Murphy's, you're coming from out of the area to participate in the parade.
We have people Morgan Hill, Marysville, Oakland, all over.
Well, thank you all for coming. Oh, and Angels Camp, that's perfect. And how about a few of the dogs' names?
Oh, we have Lacey, I don't know, here's Jada, Echo, Riley.
Riley is a Swiss dog. These are Swiss dogs with Irish names.
Yes, we have Kelsey, which is also Irish. We have Bergen, which is not Irish. We have Bear, which is very appropriate because he's very big. And then I don't know Linda's dog's name.
Well, that's okay. Thank you very much for coming and participating in our festivities. You're just right. Are you part of a posse or anything?
No, we're Bustles and Bows. We're an kind of an equestrian group that depicts the heritage of Tuolumne County. So you have saloons, frontier, gamblers, prim and proper, Spanish. So it just depends on who comes and who wants to parade. She's in season. You might not want that on camera.
Well, this is a parade. It all comes, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Well, thank you for participating. I'm standing here at these Army and Navy Jeeps with Bill Scallinger. Bill, you have decided on your own to participate in the parade?
Yes, a friend of mine, and he's a military fanatic, and he's got us entered in as an Army and a Navy. So we're going to be running these together in the parade, and looking forward to having some fun. We got these toys up here that shoot water, and so
it's good. It's going to be a hot day.
Yeah, and so if you're interested in cooling off, come by later and see us.
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you for all your effort in coming here, and I'm sure it was a lot of work, and showing your pride.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Go see him.
Ladies, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Katie Mae Broderick.
My name is Melissa Hankins.
My name is Missy Elliott.
And these ladies are from Tuolumne County, and they are participating in the Roundup for
Mother Lode?
Mother Lode, and that is
May 12th and 13th.
So I guess they're here to invite us all down to check it out.
Absolutely. Yes. We have tickets for sale for the rodeo if you want any.
Thank you very much. We're here with the Murphy's Fire Department, and your name is?
Steve Kovacs.
And your role at the fire department is?
I'm the fire chief there.
This is a lovely entrance that you have brought for us, and you're sharing and seem to be fixing in the parking lot as well. You're a do-all man. Could you tell us the year of this fire truck?
It's a 1925 Kenosha fire engine. It was built in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and it went to a fire department outside of Des Moines, Iowa, is where it's had most of its life. And I purchased it out of Iowa, and now it's here.
Well, it fits in lovely in our small antique town. Thank you.
Thanks. No
That's
problem.
it. One of the fun things of doing this is you get to be surrounded by goats. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name's Stacy Hannon, and I am the Murphy's 4-H goat leader.
And these are all your participants for the Calaveras County Fair in May, maybe, and for the 4-H.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you are?
I'm Leslie Cardoza, the leader for Angelus Reines 4-H, pygmy goats, and dairy goats.
Well, terrific. We have all, how about a name?
I'm Kayla Sadler.
And?
Taylor Hannon.
And?
I'm Erin Huckman.
Well, thank you for bringing your animals. I know it's a lot of work, you guys. Good luck, and have a fun day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who are we talking to?
This is Calaveras Community Television.
Oh, how
fun is this? Yes, and you are here participating in the St. Patrick's Day Parade with your vehicle. Your name is?
My name is Rob Squire. How are you?
I'm lovely today. It's a festive day here, isn't it? And why don't you tell us a little bit about your Ford?
My Ford. It's a 1914 Ford Model T Speedster, and was a project started by a gentleman down in Ventura 35 years ago, and he got it about halfway done. We found it in a barn, drug it out, drug it home, and turned it into what we see here today.
It's a lot of fun. Who gets to ride in it?
Well, my lovely wife, Marilyn, who is around somewhere, and our little Yorkie, Sonny, is going to wear her St. Patrick's Day finery and bark at everybody.
Thank you very much for participating. Here we are with
Beverly Novice.
And
Mark Skenfield.
Beverly has headed up this float, which is full of balloons. Beverly, why don't you tell us about this float?
This float is supposed to be the golden nuggets at the end of the rainbow, and it represents Puzzle Pieces Play School, headed by Miss Audrey McCormack. And we do this every year, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
Thank you for participating.
Thank you.
Nope.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi. Oh, Charlotte. Should I stop heavy? From Sacramento, we have Scottish bagpipers, but we're going to get a little history from this gentleman here who is going to introduce himself and his clan.
Hi, I'm Bob Clemens, and this is the White Hackle Pipe Band from Sacramento. And we've been up here for, I think, about the last 10 years in various guises. And look forward to coming to Murphy's every year.
And you are Scottish bagpipes, however.
Yes, we are Scottish bagpipes, but we play Irish tunes.
Thank you for doing so.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's our pleasure.
Safety is a big part of conducting some of these events that we have in any town, actually, but in particular on St. Patrick's Day in Murphy's. And Bob Pyle is here to head up this crew's efforts.
Actually, I'm not here to head it up, but I am part of it, and we're here to be in the parade as part of the OHV and search and rescue combination. And there is a contingent of deputies that are actually working the area.
Okay, so you get to play today. And we have this gentleman who is part of search and rescue in his bright orange. And your name is?
Tim Hildebrand.
And this is a good example for kids to see that this is something that they could possibly do someday, isn't it?
Yep, we hope to encourage people to join up, and not just kids, but grown-ups also. We are on a recruitment drive, so we're working to bring in more members for the search and rescue team. And you can contact us at calaveras.org is our website. And there's tons of pictures there to show you what we do and what's happening.
Thank you very much. Here we are on Main Street, up from the parade route, and we're starting to introduce you to some of our spectators and visitors from out of the area. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Jackie Bowman from Pleasanton, California.
And you have come up all on your own volition, or have you been invited by some friends?
invited from friends who used to live down in the Bay Area, and they're up here now, and we just heard a lot about the day, and it's supposed to be a fun day in Murphy, so.
The parade has not yet started, and yet there's a pretty good crowd. One of my favorites at the parade, at the Murphy's Days, is the food. Is there any particular booth that you're going to have food at?
I'm smelling barbecue right now, so that might have to have some of that.
I've already had ribs, and it's 10:30. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Well, I'm Jim Bailey, and I'll be your parade announcer today. And we'd like to thank all of you for showing up to Murphy's for Murphy's Irish Day. What about you? Oh, right there, you're a very nice-looking young man. Yes, you are. And don't forget our parade time. So I suggest you find a good place to stand or sit and get ready for a great American tradition, a hometown parade. Now, when the parade starts, we do ask your cooperation in keeping the road clear so we can avoid having anyone get hurt. And if you see taller people, put those shorter ones in front of you so everybody can be able to see. And right now I'd like to thank the owners of this building for allowing us to use the balcony for today's announcements. Particularly, we'd like to thank Krista and Sherry, whose Living Compassion organization in Pilates Studio occupies the second floor, for giving us access to the balcony. We encourage all of you to visit them after the parade and see all the great things that they have on sale this weekend. All the proceeds from the sale will go to support the Living Compassion Africa project.
Hi, my name is Sherry Huber, and we're here in the Living Compassion Africa room above Mad About Shoes in downtown Murphy's. We are offering items actually from local artist V.C. Torius, as well as things that we have brought back from Africa. And all of the proceeds of everything we do here goes to support the Africa Vulnerable Children's Project. And you're welcome to visit us anytime. We'd love to see you and hope that you'll pick up some lovely little item and help the kids.
California, one of the finest small towns to be found anywhere in America. And you help make it even better by supporting the activities of Murphy's Irish Day. Now, we know you're going to enjoy the parade. It has something for everyone. And we think it's a great showcase for the wonderful people that make up Murphy's and the rest of Calaveras County and the surrounding areas. We want you to be an active audience, so make sure to let the participants know how much you appreciate their efforts. After the parade, join us along Main Street and come see all our vendors that have to offer food, enjoy their music, other entertainment, and purchase fine food and beverages. Don't forget the silent auction down at the Native Sons Hall, and we will have live entertainment throughout the day at our 3 stages. Beginning shortly after the parade at 12 noon, perennial Murphy's Irish Day favorite Sequoia will be performing on the main stage in front of the Native Daughters Hall. Fanfare 4 will be back performing on the west stage near the Murphy's Historic Hotel, and the always popular Tommy Knocker Cloggers will be performing in front of the Arbors at the east stage down at the far end of the street. Hi, Kissatina. Hi, Carmen. Ooh, look, I said your names over the microphone. Isn't it exciting? Well, welcome to Murphy's. It's almost parade time, ladies and gentlemen. So now would be a good time to find a nice place to sit. We're going to clear the main street, so pick this side or that side, Mike. Pick a side, Mike. And in about 5 minutes, we'll get the parade coming down the street. We'll all have a good time. Don't forget to visit all the local shops and all the out-of-town vendors who came in. Make this a great day. Enjoy your stay in Murphy's. But folks, don't forget to pick up your raffle tickets you can buy. We have over 150 items in the silent auction down at that end of the street. Make sure to go all the way that way and all the way that way. Take a look at all of them, our co-chairs who put together the parade every year. Let's give them a big round of applause, even if it embarrasses them. That was Bob and Joanne, Paul. It's a day-long festival brought to make a lot of fun, but also to raise funds to make this community even better, and many organizations benefit from the proceeds from the parade. So after you enjoy the parade, be sure to amble along Main Street, saunter, yes, and take part in all the other activities, and make sure to spend lots of money here to make Murphy's a better community. Okay. The parade is ready, and to help announce its arrival, deputies Jake Verhalion and Rick DeBasilio of the Sheriff's Department are biking their way down Main Street. That would be your cue, gentlemen. Thank you, Jake and Rick. Now, they're followed by the Calaveras County Search and Rescue Team. The team consists of 30 volunteer members and 3 deputies. Last year, they responded to 25 calls ranging from missing persons to swift water events. Yeah, that's right. Give them all a big round of applause, huh? Come on, let's hear it. Come on. Next, of course, are the members of the Calaveras County Sheriff's Department volunteers. These wonderful men and women give of their time to assist the sheriff in a million ways, everything from vacation home checks to manning the various substations. The uniformed men and women of the Calaveras County Sheriff Department and the California Highway Patrol, the volunteers, do so much to make this a safe community, and we want to thank them for helping us today, as they do throughout the year. We'll be putting the sheriff and the fire department in front of the parade, so they'll be free to respond to any of your calls. And right behind the sheriff's department is the Murphy's Fire Protection District. Fire Chief Steve Kovacs leads the procession and includes Engine 241 with Captain Bob Bliss driving. The original E241 behind it with Captain Will Rydell, and back behind that will be Engine 313 with Captain Bill Fullerton. Let's give him a big round of applause. Thanks, Steve. There's your fire chief right there. And right behind him, your fire captain. Come on, give him a big round of applause. And of course, I see Big Bill Fullerton right behind him in the old E242. Hey, Bill. We'd like to say thank you for doing all that you do to protect the people and property of Calaveras County. And now here comes the parade. The Murphy's Irish Day Parade is brought to you by the Murphy's Business Association as part of this day-long celebration of our community and its Irish heritage. First up, the Cub Scouts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. The honor of being the official banner carriers and flag bearers for this year's parade is in the capable hands of Murphy's Cub Scout Pack 343 and Boy Scout Troop 343. The Cub Pack slogan is "Pick and Shovels, Dirt and Gold." 343 is strong and bold. Led by Cub Master Rob Hecox, the Cub Scouts provide great opportunities for boys and girls in the 1st through 5th grade to learn a lot, have a lot of fun, and serve their community. Troop 343 is happy to be joined today by the boys from Pack 396 out of San Andreas. And of course, coming right behind them is the Boy Scouts with their troop leader, Rob Hecox. This troop has a long history of producing Eagle Scouts. And what Irish Day parade would be without the swirl of bagpipes and the beat of drums? A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, that's the White Hackle Pipe Band. These traditional musicians are very popular. Coming out of Sacramento, established in 1997, they have entertained at festivals and other events throughout Northern California. They're wearing kilts in the modern California tartan. This band will be performing on Main Street later today. Give them one more big round of applause. Ah, yes. Here comes the Ebbets Pass Veterans Memorial District. Honoring those who have served our great nation, we welcome the Ebbets Pass Veterans Memorial District. The board is proud to pay tribute to the 5 branches of our military: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard. They also salute the National Guard. So they ask you to join them by displaying and waving those American flags as a token of our pride and support. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please. Our next entry features the very young boys and girls who will continue to make this a special place for years to come. The first group of delightful young people and their leader, Kathy Allen, are from the Faith Lutheran Preschool and Child Care Center. Give them a big round of applause. Come on! This nonprofit preschool for Murphys serves children 2 to 5 years of age and provides an educational program that includes intellectual, emotional, social, physical, and spiritual development in a Christian atmosphere. Hi, kids. Hi. Hello. Right behind them, our second group features future leaders from Puzzle Pieces Daycare and Murphys. Audrey McCormick and a number of dedicated parents have created this showcase for the kids who are gold nuggets at the end of our rainbow. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. At the Puzzle Pieces Daycare. Right behind them, here comes the Murphys Preschool. These lucky kids from the Murphys Preschool, along with their teachers and parents, get to ride in this classic 1941 flathead Dodge truck from Have No Vineyards, driven by its owner, John Dawson. With him is his wife, Eileen of Sensible Accounting. Murphys Preschool, under the direction of Pam Chisholm, has offered a program where children and parents grow together since 1973. Looks like the students are dressed as leprechauns. Give them a big round of applause. And in honor of St. Patrick's Day, our friends from St. Patrick's Catholic Preschool and Angels Camp are joining us for the first time. The school is a licensed nonprofit parent cooperative that has been in operation since its opening in 1967 by the Sisters of the Holy Cross. We are happy to have them. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's wave at those kids. Come on. Oh, look out, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this next entry is a tribute and a salute to all the men and women who have served and are currently serving in our military services. These World War II Jeeps have been restored to their original condition. Now, the U.S. Navy Jeep is owned by Paul and Phyllis Turney of Murphys. It is a 1942 Willys Overland and was used by the Shore Patrol. Paul spent over 2 years researching and restoring this all-American wonder. Now, the U.S. Army Jeep is owned by Bill Skellinger of Copperopolis. It's a 1944 Combat Willie, just like those used in the liberation of Europe and the Pacific Islands. Bill has owned that Jeep for over 30 years. Come on, a big round of applause. Coming up next is the Native Sons of the Golden West. These men of the Native Sons of the Golden West, Chispa Parlor number 139, proudly carry the world's largest California state flag. Chartered in 1889, Chispa 139 is dedicated to preserving California history and supporting a number of worthwhile causes, including the Cleft Palate Program. The Native Sons Hall on Murphy's Main Street is the scene for many local activities. In fact, it's the site for today's silent auction, and we do urge you to stop by. The Native Sons will be selling their famous corned beef sandwiches and Irish coffee. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like they're giving out candy, kids. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, our Grand Marshal. On this glorious St. Patrick's Day, who better to serve as our parade Grand Marshal than St. Patrick, his very own self. Now, this is St. Patrick's first visit to Murphy's, and he's really enjoying himself. He'll be around all day, so make sure to welcome him. Our Grand Marshal is riding in high style in this beautiful 1932 Delage, made possible by Gold Country Auto Restoration and its new owner, Mitch Alba. A big round of applause. Come on. Now, right behind that beautiful car is another beautiful car. Another classic from Gold Country Auto Restoration. This is a 1929 Rolls-Royce Pi Ascot, which they won't let me drive anymore due to some mistaken identity one night. I don't know. But they'll let Miller drive it. I don't know why they let that guy drive it. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear you down at that end of the street. Come on! Of course, coming around the turn here. One of the reasons Calaveras County is so special is our own community band, under the direction of the incomparable Mick Harper. The band welcomes instrumentalists, young and old, who enjoy making music and entertaining at events throughout the county. Local rancher Bob Dunn has provided the truck. He's the one you see driving it, and I believe he plays clarinet in the band. Now, the Calaveras County Community Band will be performing today at 1 o'clock down at the end of the street of the parade route down at that end. Ladies and gentlemen, give them room to make that turn now. Nick, is that you? There she is right there. Come on. Hello, Mick. Woo-hoo! All righty. Now, you know, it takes a lot to put on Murphy's Irish Days, and we are very proud of our sponsors who make the whole thing possible. One of our major Irish Day sponsors this year is AM 1450 KVML, the radio station that covers news throughout the Mother Lode, with Bill Johnson, BJ Hansen, Alicia Cruz, and full Calaveras coverage with Vanessa Turner. The Mother Lode's choice for news since 1949, AM 1450 KVML. Now, driving the news cruiser is Program Director Mark Trupner, whom many of us wake up with each morning. And with him, of course, is the venerable Doc Wisdom. Next, of course, we have the Michelson Extended Day Group. These young boys and girls from Michelson Extended Day program, 5 to 12 years old, who attend Michelson Elementary School. They stick around after school to enjoy a variety of activities in a safe and fun atmosphere. They do art, science, cooking, and lots of other neat projects. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a big round of applause. Come on, more than that. There you go. And of course, each year the Tuolumne County Sheriff's Posse stages the Mother Lode Roundup, another great Gold Country tradition. With us today is Roundup Queen Drew Kermine, I hope I'm saying your name right, and her court, Jessica Haney, Missy Elliott, Katie Mae Broderick, and Melissa Hawkins. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's Captain Audie Archer driving the big boat, and they've invited you to come see them at the 50th anniversary of the Roundup that's held Mother's Day weekend this year in Sonora. Now earlier we had a vehicle from one of our Irish Day sponsors, and now we have another one. This from Today's Country, KKBN 93.5 and Star 92.7 KZSQ. Star 92.7 wishes you a happy St. Patrick's Day and invites you to join Justin and Marianne weekday mornings from 5:30 to 9. Listen to the John Tesh Radio Show 9 to 2 and Bruce Hayes from 2 to 7. Committed to delivering local news, roads, and weather, Star 92.7 is your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites. Driving the van is KKBN's Big Joe Marshall along with his wife Dora. Oh, you high steppers, you wait for me. I'm not ready for you yet. Just give me 1 second. Today's Country 93.5 KKBN hopes you will enjoy Big Joe and Bridget weekday mornings 5:30 to 10, and stay tuned for John Bell 10 to 2 and Jay Brooks 2 to 7 for local news, weather, and road conditions. Today's Country 93.5 The Cabin. And now, ladies, I am ready for you. Come on down. This, of course, will be the 13th year for the High Steppers Ladies Exercise Club. Let's hear it. They're a group of local senior women aged 55 to 86 that meets 3 days a week in Murphy's Masonic Lodge for aerobics and exercise. Ellie Cullinan is the director and welcomes new members to join in the fun and fitness for good health. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I know you can, young lady. I know it. I've seen you in action before. Come on down at that end. I don't hear you. Alrighty, our next entry represents the Democratic Club in Calaveras County. It is supporting the Peace Alliance endorsements for United States Department of Peace. In an effort to keep this event bipartisan, we have made an effort to have the Republicans join the parade, but they were unable to make it today. That is some fancy bike, sir. Alrighty, coming up next, the Murphy's Library. The kids from the Murphy's Volunteer Library and their Big Duck McCloskey invite everyone to visit the community's own branch of the Calaveras County Library. Bring your kids to story time on Tuesdays from 11:30 to noon, and don't forget the famous annual duck races in the Murphy's Creek, this year being held on July 21st. Come by the library today for their used book sale, and you might win a free duck race ticket. Give them a big round of applause down at that end. Come on. All righty. Next are the members of the Ebbets Pass Forest Watch. Their mascot, Sierra Chicory, lives in a high nest in the trees around Arnold and eats nuts and cones. Today they ask you for your help in promoting and restoring a healthy forest and watershed. You know, Bob, the beauty of our forest reminds me of one of our other major sponsors, the newly opened Sierra Garden Center, just right up there on Highway 4 in Murphy's. You should check it out. great people, and great plants. All righty, coming up next, the Michelson Spirit Team. Let's hear it. These enthusiastic young people are members of the Michelson Spirit Team. They are 1st to 6th graders who promote school spirit at Michelson Elementary. They attend all the sporting events and other activities and urge their classmates to wear their school colors. A big round of applause now, come on! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, coming up next, the Ophir Bear Mountain Lodge number 33, Free and Accepted Masons. Here we have the members of Lodge number 33, Free and Accepted Masons, accompanied by women of the Crescent Chapter, Order of the Eastern Star. This is the 154th year of Masonry in Murphy's. Masons came here with the gold rush and have been hard-working members of the Ebbets Pass community ever since. They're proud of their support of local schools, including granting an $8,000 scholarship this year to a deserving graduating senior at Bret Harte High School. Let's give them a big round of applause. All right, and close right up behind them, it's the Girl Scouts. These energetic young ladies are the Girl Scouts of the Tierra del Oro Miwok Trails Service Unit. The older girls are from the Junior Girl Scout Troop 1897 under the leadership of Stacy Strahl and Cindy Kelly. And the younger brownies are from Troop 667, led by Missy Smith and Kyla Lewis. 1867, led by Heidi Lawson. And Troop 27, led by Catherine Van Cleve. And Troop 576, led by Melissa Johnson and Brandy Clark. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, kids. All right. Oh, they're giving out candy. We like that. Wow, that's a big group down there. My goodness. That's a lot of Girl Scouts and brownies. Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. There are so many, they're still way back here. Right, that must be Troop 27 right there. Hello. Hello. All righty. Here they come. They're in the back. They're coming around. Woo! Coming around the corner, this beautiful classic fire engine brings greetings from the San Andreas Fire Department and the Gold Country Muster Team. This engine is a 1923 Seagrave that originally served the people of Waco, Texas. It found its way to California in 1979 and was restored by the Lompoc Fire Department. At 23 feet and 9,000 pounds, it has won many statewide awards. Now coming up right behind it is a 1925 Kenosha. It's a new toy for our own Fire Chief Steve Kovacs, who with his family presents it for the first time in our parade. The engine began with the Colfax, Iowa Fire Department and now resides in Murphy's. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh, it's a fire truck. All right, here they come, the Mother Lode Martial Arts Academy. Now these karate kids from the Mother Lode Martial Arts Academy are showing their fighting Irish spirit. Their ages range from ages 6 to 12 and are led by the instructor, Terry McBride. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. And of course, right behind those crazy kids is the Calaveras Humane Society. Those are some real dogs and cats in the front there. Now, the Calaveras Humane Society brings you this happy group of tail waggers and wants to ask for your help in providing loving homes for abandoned dogs and cats. The Society always needs volunteers to help at the county shelter in San Andreas in a variety of ways, and they also need people to adopt these wonderful animals. The Society also urges everyone to spay and neuter their pets. And you know, this is a good time to remind you of one of our other major sponsors, Cabinets & More. Their new Murphy showroom on Main Street will be opening in May. So stop by and tell them that you did appreciate them supporting Irish Day. Woof, woof, woof. Ah, yes, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Mother Lode's little leprechaun. Caution, Victoria, it isn't a leprechaun with candy. Now, this one made his way all the way from Sonora, where he occasionally masquerades as Mark Olson. Now, he says if you follow him, he may lead you to the pot of gold, but then again, he may not. Anyways, we're glad he's here, and he's going to be hanging around, so make sure to say hi when he comes by. And give him a big round of applause down at that end. Come on. All righty, and right behind our leprechaun, here comes the Dodge Brothers Society of Murphys and Olive Murphys. These passengers are Larry Thompson and Dave Olson, and the Constable of Argyle, His Honorable John Connolly. Give a big round of applause. This was a long way here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this classic truck was purchased new by Andy Catamorati for his local mercantile in 1940. Later, he worked for the Utica Public Utility District and retired in 1979. The Dodge brothers rescued her from the blackberry bushes, and she once again haunts the streets of our town. Coming up next, led by the piper Phil McGill, this is the Irish Cultural Society of Stanislaus County, a non-profit organization for anyone interested in the Irish and all Celtic cultures. Their purpose is to educate, promote, and carry on for future generations the rich and proud traditions of Irish heritage and Celtic culture. It's their second appearance with us at Irish Days, and we are always pleased to have them. Now, anyone who's attended the Relay for Life event at Bret Harte High School track knows what an inspiring event it is. Teams walk for 24 hours on behalf of the American Cancer Society, earning money for those. This year's event will be held April 28th and 9th, and these fine marchers want to urge you to participate. Give them a big round of applause, especially if you've been to the Relay for Life. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful car is a 1914 Model T Speedster that came all the way from Walnut Creek to be with us today. Its owners, Rob and Marilyn Squires, discovered it in Ventura and have painstakingly restored it. For all you car buffs, it has an overhead valve racing Model T engine, 2-speed rear axle, and buffalo wire wheels. You just don't see that every day, do you, Bob? Oh, don't hit Bob. We need him for the rest of the parade, sir. Don't run over Bob. All right, bring him on. This colorful entry is from St. Patrick's Catholic Church of Murphys and features the Knights of St. Patrick. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. As you can probably tell, we do have that St. Patrick's theme going on this year. Now, we are honored to have riding with these young people a very special guest, the Bishop of Stockton, Steve Blair, whose jurisdiction includes Murphys and the rest of Calaveras County. Give him a wave, give him a smile, and a howdy-do. Oh, here he comes. We just can't get away from him. He tracks me down every year. It's Murph! Murphy's official leprechaun, dancing through the streets. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Look out, kids. He's actually a pretty friendly guy. Though he does have a bad sense of direction, Bob. Coming up next is the Sierra West Bernese Mountain Dog Club. And their 4-footed friends, of course. Now, the Bernese Mountain Dog originated in Switzerland, where they were used as watchdogs. They are devoted family companions with a wonderful, calm temperament. And they obviously enjoy being in a parade. Give them a big round of applause. Woohoo! Wow, that's a lot of dogs out there. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, should I do it? Ooh, let the dogs out. No, I'm not going to do it. Wow, that is a lot of dogs. That is dogs galore. Bob, you didn't tell me there were so many dogs. I don't even have to look. I know who that is. I don't have to look. Anytime I hear the trumpet in Murphy's, I know it is Dr. Jay Grimstead. My good friend, Jay Grimstead. You can hear him in Murphy's just about every other day, driving recklessly with one hand while playing his trumpet with the other hand. He really is a great guy. Give him a big round of applause. If you've ever had the pleasure, make sure to stop by, say hi. I'm sure he'll play a song for you. Coming up next is the Calaveras Wine Alliance. It extends an invitation to visit any or all of the 22 tasting rooms in the county to sample award-winning wines produced in Calaveras County. You're also invited to stop by their booth in Main Street today. And this is a good time to thank our three major sponsors that are wine-related: Gerber Vineyards with their Lorraine wines, Irish Vineyards, and Villa Vallecito Vineyards. We do thank them for their support. Give those girls a big round of applause. Come on! Coming up next, two beautiful Belgian draft horses, Dick and Doc, are pulling a wagon of valuable cargo. The Ironstone Kids, children of parents working at Ironstone Vineyards. Ironstone is celebrating its Daffodil Days this weekend at the fantastic winery just down 6 Mile Road. You can catch a free shuttle in the parking lot behind the Alchemy Market and Restaurant. There are 500,000 daffodils in bloom, and they are spectacular. And you will also see hundreds of unusual daffodils presented by the Northern California Daffodil Society and the Calaveras County Garden Club. And later this evening, the Black Irish Band will be performing in the caves at Ironstone Vineyards. And of course, each year the Altaville Maloney's Fire District sponsors the Junior Miss Calaveras contest. The district surrounds the City of Angels Camp and encompasses 82 square miles of rural area and parts of New Maloney's Reservoir, an all-volunteer fire department. This year's Miss Calaveras is Jessica Evans, and the princesses are Angela Facosini-Fishus and Jordan Lee. All three ladies are freshmen at Red Heart High School. Give them a big round of applause. Woo-hoo! Now they're riding in a 1922 Rio Speedster provided by the San Andreas Fire Department. It originally served in Las Vegas and has been in many firemen's musters, a past state champion. Well, we've had a racing tee, we've had Jay Grimstead, and now we have another unique entry. These are the young men and women of the Murphys and Angelus Normus 4-H Goat Project and their very special friends. A big round of applause. The human members range from years 18 to 5 and love to show off their pygmy goats and meat goats. You're likely to see many of these marchers again at the county fair. And coming up right behind them, of course, the Sierra Angels Car Club. The classic automobiles of the Sierra Angels Car Club, formed in 1959, based in Angels Camp. The members are all the way from Groveland to Sacramento to Copropolis to Avery. We're happy to have their cars and their proud owners with them today. Those beautiful vintage automobiles brings to mind another of our major sponsors, Vintage Realty. If you're looking to buy property in the area, you should check with Vintage Realty. They certainly know the area. I want that one. Can I just borrow it for an afternoon, sir? I'll bring it back without a scratch, I promise. Okay, I'll take that one too. Wow. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, and raise your hands if you've ever owned any of those cars yourself. Oh, you have? Rudy, which one? Oh, Rudy had the Corvette, huh? The Corvette? Oh, the Barracuda? Oh, I'm jealous, okay. I'm looking for the 76 Pacer, which was my car, but I don't see it out there. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Oh, heaven help me, look who's coming down the street, my good friend McLeod the Scotsman. This gentleman was so much fun last year, we just had to have him back. He's 10 feet tall and made his way through Calaveras County all the way from Huntington Beach. You saw him last week at the Celtic Fair if you were there. Give him a big round of applause. The crowd is brought to you today by Christopher Yates, who'll be performing throughout the day as McLeod and his other persona, Rusty O'Flattery. He does have another nickname, but I can't say it over the microphone, and he knows why. No, I can't. Oh. And what is a parade without a marching band, ladies and gentlemen? It's not a parade. Making this a special day are the young men and women from our own Bret Hart High School, under the direction of David Allard, our drum major Michael Bowles, and we want to thank Superintendent Mike Cimenti for making it possible for the band to be with us today. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Come on! Woo-hoo! Now, Bustles and Bows is a competitive group that fixed Tuolumne County in its 1800s era. This group was formed 9 years ago to celebrate the gold rush heritage of the area. Their authentic costumes were provided by the Mad Hatter of the Mother Lode. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. And of course, following the horses are most necessary, the members of the official Irish Days Sanitation Society. They have the best job, I'm sure. Sorry. We do appreciate your help. And our final entry in this year's parade provides a fitting climax. This is the men and women of the Royal Court of Scotland and Ireland, as presented as the Royal St. Giles Guild. Honoring us with her presence today is Her Majesty Mary, the Royal Queen of Scots, accompanied by Aslan, Princess of Ireland. God save the Queen, ladies and gentlemen. Now, their Royal Highnesses and all their guards, chamberlains, courtiers, and household folk will be in the park after the parade, and I encourage you to visit them. It is a unique experience. Here she comes, our Queen. Thank you, Your Highness. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we've come to the end of our parade. On behalf of the Murphy's Business Association and all the sponsors, I'd like to thank you for being here. We now invite you to visit our vendors, get something to eat and drink, and enjoy the music and other entertainment. Make sure to stop by the silent auction. Make sure to buy your raffle tickets. And don't forget, shortly after the parade, perennial Murphy's Irish Day favorite Sequoia will be performing on the main stage in front of the Native Daughters Hall. Fanfare 4 are back performing at the main stage near the Murphy's Historic Hotel. And the always popular Tommyknocker Cloggers will be performing in front of the Arbors down at the east stage at that end of the street. Now we have lots of great vendors this year. But don't forget to also visit our unique merchants and local tasting rooms while you're here. If you have time, take the shuttle up to Ironstone, enjoy the daffodils. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day in Murphy's.
that's okay. Triple flip! Alright, now we're going to do a quick 4-line jumping while we set up the finale. A finale that you have probably never seen before. Very difficult, dangerous. This is pretty hard too. Here we go, 4 knives. Triple! I insist on getting every trick. You guys have all day, right? Yeah, I think so. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. Triple flip! Triple flip! All right, are you ready for a fantastic fire finale?
Double walks with Pam Ivy on number
Oh, had I known we were going to play it that fast, I would have warned people. I mean, sometimes I let go of these and they fly into the crowd.
Did you warn them up before you started?
I think we're going to sing you something. I don't know what it is just yet.
What are we singing? Let's do
Well, thank you. We'll do something truly Irish. Dulaman. I think that's a good suggestion.
This song is so Irish.
He's speaking in tongues.
Thank you. Little Gaelic.
That's Irish.
It's Irish. Okay, I've got another hint for enjoying a safe and happy St. Patrick's Day for you. It says, it is perfectly safe to dress in green. If you have turned green all over, however, please consult a physician. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
We're giving thanks for St. Patrick's Day. I'm sure that's what he meant.